graph maps. Further will explain Jasper.
Hello everyone. We are going to explain data visualization. Data visualization is a method we can simply tell that making our complex data into understandable and readable by using the graph chart and the bar charts. There are also many charts in the data visualization. Before, at some period of time, there was a difficult to understand the large amount of data, like raw numbers or raw text. But now it was easier to explain in the graphs and bar charts.
Can you define this?
Yeah. For this, let's take an example like cake bakery for the legally cells. So we are going to visualization in bar charts, and there are also many charts in that. So let's. These charts are the some type of data visualization chart. Further, my teammates will explain.
So good morning everyone. My name is Pradhan. So as Jarvis said, for visualizing the data, there are multiple methods and multiple options like line chart, pie chart, and histogram, and bar plots. So these are the basic types of visualization tools that are used to visualize the complex data into imagical view. So actually, before getting like how to visualize the data, the first step is that collection of data. The collection of the data from various sources includes like the daily sales or the monthly sales or the weekly sales. In that, after the collecting of the data, we should first filter and clean the data. So the filtration and the cleaning of the data is happening because there are multiple outliers. There can be multiple outliers and multiple errors in the data set, which may have some negative values or some empty values like that. So ensure that to clean the data set, we should process the data set. So for processing the data set, we will remove the outliers and the empty values or null values, and we will clean and maintain a proper data set. After that, we will be using frameworks such as Matplotlib, Seaborn, and etc. in Python framework. That is a Python framework used to visualize the data. In that, we will be inserting or will be reading the data set into it, feeding the data set into it, and we will visualize it. So visualization can be done as said before. The visualization can be done according to the user requirements. So this is the process of how the data is collected and visualized.
Rachel, can you tell about the prototype for this data visualization?
Yeah, sure. So the prototype, as M.Rajitha said, we are going to take a bakery sales. The first is that we are going to collect the data set. Data set like how much daily sales, what are the products that are sold, and at what price it is sold, and the timing. So these are the basic principles or the columns that are going to take into the data set. And after that, we are going to check the data set that if it has any error values or null values by using a Python program. It is simple Python program, and we are going to feed the data set into it and going to check that if it has any errors or null values. So this is the second step. And again, the third step is that processing the data set. Processing of the data set includes we are going to feed the data set into the Python framework using the external packages such as Seaborn, Matplotlib. These are the basic packages that are used to visualize the data. And after that, we are going to customize that what bar or plot we need to visualize the data. As I said before, the graph, maps, charts, these are the basic visualization tools. Using it, we are going to select which of the tool or which of the chart we need, and we will select and visualize the data. And the end of the program, we will be viewing the visualized data in the required format. So this is the prototype of how the data is